Hello children, hope you all are fine. Okay, let's get down to the subject maths. Lesson number 1, Introduction of Geometrical Figures. As I told you in my previous lesson about the geometrical figures, we discussed about quadrilaterals, quadrilateral, then we secondly decided about a rectangle, a circle, a triangle, and the fifth one, a square. But due to lack of time and since we could not complete with discussing about the square or explaining about the square, I will do it today. Okay? So, a square is a figure which has all the four sides equal. A square is a figure in which the length of this side all are of equal length. Okay? You can say a square box. Understood? Okay. The best example for this for now for you is a carom board. Due to lockdown, you all are sitting at home, you cannot go out and play. So, most of you are playing carom, ludo, right, snake and ladder. So, the carom board is a square, it is same from all the four sides. So, a square is a geometrical figure which is equal on all four sides. Another example of square can be the snake and ladder, the board on which you play. Okay? So, these are the examples of a square. Now, let us move on to some written work today. Open your maths textbooks. This is the book. Now, open up this book to lesson number 1. This page, lesson number 1, Introduction of Geometrical Figures. Okay? Look at these pictures given here. Look at the pictures that are given here. Now, here we are shown the picture. Okay? We have to sort out the figure. What figure does it represent? Okay? And we have to write the name of the figure down here. Okay? So, I hope you all are ready with your writing material. If not, by the time I get my blackboard ready, please get your writing material ready. Okay. Now, these are examples that I have already given you, some yesterday and some today. Okay. So, see the first. This is the monitor of your computer, the monitor of your computer. What is it? I will not draw the picture, I will only write the figure and the name of the figure. Okay? Now, the first is your computer screen. A computer screen is like this, no children? Yes? Now, when the two sides are equal, these two sides are equal, these two are equal in length, what figure is it? It is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. The second one, the second figure shown here is a carom board, and I just told you a carom board is equal on all the four sides. So, the figure which is equal on all the four sides is a come on children, is a square, is a square. Yes, I just explained it to you, right? Okay, let us move on. Have you done till here? Please write it along with me in your textbooks. Let us move on to the third figure. What is it? Feeling hungry after looking at it? It's a sandwich, and a sandwich is in what shape? This sandwich. Sandwiches can be in many shapes, but which shape is this? See, clearly you can see there are two triangles. There are two triangles. So, the sandwich is in the shape of a triangle. Yes, the sandwich is in the shape of a triangle. Now, here again is another picture which is a little confusing. Some of you might say, Miss, it looks like a mobile and handset. Some might say it looks like a calculator because it's got all those keyboards there. So, either it can be a calculator or it can be a mobile, because the things are keys are not very clear here, okay. But we are not concerned with what it is, we are concerned with the geometrical shape that it is in, okay. So, can you tell me what shape is it? It is something like this, no? Yes. So, what is this shape? Come on. Yes, it is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. And the last one, very simple, the bangle. The bangle that mummy wears, the bangle. What is it? What shape is it in? It is a circle. It is a circle. Have you got it? Now, see children, these spellings of these shapes or these geometrical figures that I have written on the blackboard are very important. You should know the spelling of all these. What I want you to do is, you repeat the spelling of each geometrical figure after me, fine, so that even if you are shown the figure and asked to write this or asked to name the figure or name the geometrical shape, you should be able to write it on your own. Is it clear? So, the first one, what is the spelling? R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. Please repeat. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. Rectangle. Say once again, R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. Rectangle. The next one, it's a very good square. Come on, S-Q-U-A-R-E, square. Please repeat. S-Q-U-A-R-E, square. Don't say squire, it is square. S-Q-U-A-R-E, square. This, your favorite figure? Triangle. Triangle. Now say the spelling. Triangle, triangle. Once again, Triangle, triangle. Done? The next one, rectangle, rectangle. Say it. Now let's say the spelling. RECTANGLE, rectangle. RECTANGLE, rectangle. Done? Circle, 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 circle. Done? Have you all done till here? Are you all familiar with all these words now and with the spellings? What I want you to do is learn up these spellings. Is it clear? So, when I give you the worksheet and I ask you to fill up the name of the given figure, you should be able to spell it correctly. Okay? Now, let us move on to this figure. Can you see this? Yes. Now, this is some homework for you. Now, what you have to do is, in this picture, different shapes are there or different geometrical figures are there. See, you can see circles, big and small, right? You can see rectangles, you can see triangles, here also triangles, circle, here again a rectangle, this will also be a rectangle. So, you have to sort out the different shapes that are there in the figure. But you not only have to look at the figure and say this is circle, this is circle. No, what you have to do is identify the triangles, circles and quadrilaterals in the picture above. Now, listen carefully, children. Color the triangle red. Color the triangle red. Okay? Then rectangles, after you color the triangle red, the quadrilateral blue, quadrilateral. I think I have done rectangle twice for you. Okay, the quadrilaterals blue. Now, here children, when I say quadrilaterals blue means you can take the square and the rectangles, square and rectangles, all these will be blue, all these will be blue, okay, and you have to do the circles in yellow. Circle in yellow, or let us make it a little easier for you. Let us do the square green. Okay. In the book it is mentioned do all the quadrilaterals blue, but we will change it and this will be green. Okay. So, please make this change in your book there. Please write it here at the side. Okay. At the side write like this: triangle, red, square, small, do it in small, green, okay. Then your rectangle, blue, and your circle, yellow. Okay, write it down here in the corner, write this part. Okay, so it is easier for you when you are doing the coloring, when you are doing the homework. Okay, please write this down. Please note it down here in this block which is there. I will wait for a few minutes for you to finish. Done? Everybody is done with this? Okay. Now let us move on to page number 3. We move on to page number 3. There is a tabular form given here. Please open up to this page. Okay. Here they have given you different figures, okay, and they have given you different columns in which they want some information about the particular figure, okay, like name of the figure, number of edges and number of corners. This is the information that is required by them, okay. So, the first figure, what is it? The first figure, see the figure. How is the figure? The figure is like this, right? So, what is this? Tell me. It is a quadrilateral. It is a quadrilateral. The figure is a quadrilateral. Okay. Now, tell me the sides. Name the edges. Edges means the lines which are up, down, to the side, okay, and here these are the edges. These lines are called as the edges. These lines are called as the edges. So, how many edges are there in this figure? Look at the figure in your book. Look at the figure in your book and tell me how many edges are there. How many are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, how many edges are there? 4, right? Then number of corners. Now, what is a corner again? If this is your figure, this part is the corner, you know. See, if you are sitting on a table or on a bench, you have a corner to it, as this is, if I am holding this book like this, right. If I am holding this book, this is the corner, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, the corners, these are the edges, these are the corners. So, how many corners are there in that figure? Can you tell me? 4, correct. There are 4 corners to the figure, right. Let us move on to the next figure. What figure is it? Look at it properly. What is it? Yes, it is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. Now, a rectangle, tell me how many edges does it have? Edges are those lines, these corners, lines. How many are there in that figure? Look at the figure properly and tell me how many are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4, correct. So, there are 4 edges and corners, very good, there are 4 corners. Next, what is the figure? See, I just explained this figure to you. What is this? It is a square. Don't say square, it is a square. It is a square. Now, tell me how many edges are there for that square. Let us count 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 edges, corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners, right. Next is a triangle. Next is a triangle. Now tell me, how many edges does it have? Does it have 4? No. Count 1, 2 and 3. It has 3 edges. And corners, how many corners does it have? Look at the corners, 1, 2 and 3 again, right. So, it has got 3 edges and 3 corners. The circle, as I told you yesterday, does the circle have any edges? Does the circle have any edges? No, 0 edges. And corners, again 0. A circle is a figure which has no edges and no corners. Please note it down, fill up the boxes, fill up this table according to how I have written it on the blackboard. Don't make a confusion. Done? Now, next, let us turn the page. Move on to page number 4. Move on to page number 4. Look at this part of it. Yes? What does this look like? It is a rangoli design. It is a rangoli design. You must have seen mummy drawing the rangoli at the door. Yes? First she puts some dots. Yes, dots are put and then those dots are joined. Yes, and then the dots are joined to make some figures like this and to form a rangoli. Yes, so in this rangoli pattern, in both the rangoli patterns, I want you to fill up colors. Mummy also fills colors, no, in the rangoli, or it is just white, drawn in white and left? No, in color it looks more attractive. So, that is what I want you to do. See, identify the figures drawn on the dotted paper. Color the triangles red. Color the triangles red. Now, in your figure here, wherever the triangle is there, okay, you have to color only this part in red. You have to color only this part in red. So, what I want you to do is down here, okay, down here I want you, as we did it here on this page, as we wrote here, for your convenience, for it to be very easy for you, down here you will write the color and the figure. Which figure will be colored in which color. Okay. So, here they have asked you to draw, to color the rectangle. Sorry, the first is the triangle. They have asked you to color the triangle in red. Okay. Then the square in blue. And your rectangle in green. Okay. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to fill up the colors in this rangoli pattern. Okay. You will fill up colors as I have told you here. Accordingly, what I have done here, you will write down here, or you can even write it here at the side. Okay, so it is easy for you when you are doing your coloring, so that you don't make a mistake. You don't have to name the figure, you don't have to write anything, you only have to color the picture. Okay, you have to color the figures. In this, if this is a triangle down here, it is a triangle, you will color it red. The triangle, you will color it red. The square, you will color it in blue. The square, you will color it in blue. Now, don't say dark blue, light blue, it should be blue, any blue will do. Okay, only thing is it should be blue. And then your rectangle, it should be, see your rectangles down here, it should be green. Now again same question, no light green, dark green I don't want, only I want green. It can be light green also if you want you do it, dark green also will do, but it should be green. Have you understood? So your triangle in this picture, I am talking about this particular picture, in this particular picture your triangle will be red, your square will be blue, your rectangle will be green. Is it clear? So, I have given you some colorful homework, children. Hope you have enjoyed the day. Stay home, be safe and don't trouble your parents. Thank you.